Hey, I'm about to sneeze, man, and I want some candy. Look at me all squished up like I'm gonna sneeze.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for SNL sketches where Adam Sandler caused fellow cast members to break character.
I'm kind of talking to somebody else right now.
Number 10, The Hurley Boy Dog Sitting Service. In this recurring SNL sketch, Sandler played a boy looking for work in the neighborhood.
Hello. Let me feed your dog.
Chris Farley portrayed Mr. O'Malley, an animated voucher for the boy's services.
Come on, let the boy feed your dog.
Although rare for Farley to ever break character, Sandler came just about as close as you can. Staring into the soul of the camera, he implored his neighbors to let him teach their dog a trick. Farley seems to go slightly off script with his response, while also seemingly giggling in the process.
I don't know.
This is a notable moment because usually it was the other way around, with Sandler being the one struggling to contain himself due to Farley.
I'm confident you'll make the right decision.
Come here, boys.
Number 9, Cajun Man on the presidential election.
Devil!
Born and raised in Louisiana, this SNL character portrayed by Sandler speaks in an exaggerated Cajun accent. Sandler utilizes an impressive amount of dedication to saying words that end in shong. In this appearance, Kevin Nealon was ready to interview the Cajun Man about the upcoming presidential election.
Well, Cajun Man, do you think you could do better than these guys?
Without question.
Really?
Before the interview really kicked into gear, you can already tell Nealon was wrestling his face to keep it straight and not burst out laughing. All it took was one singular word from Sandler.
Election.
That's not easy to do, but for him, perhaps it is. Number 8, Weekend Update, Frank Dippy and Hank Doodle. Ordinary Americans isn't the best term to characterize Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. It's even less fitting for their SNL characters Frank Dippy and Hank Doodle.
Hey, how are you, fellas?
Doing fine, Norman.
Let's get it to it, Norm.
All right, fellas.
So, how can you blame Norm Macdonald for chuckling as he looked in their direction while calling them ordinary Americans? He even had to pause briefly before continuing the rest of his line. Again, understandable. This was before the start of a hysterical point-counterpoint discussion between Frank and Hank.
All right. 10 seconds, got a lot to say. 100 days. This is going back to the... It's as simple as...
Clearly, McDonald knew what he was getting into. While this was likely both Farley and Sandler making McDonald giggle, it shows the power of their comedic reputations.
Frank Dippy and Hank Doodle, everyone. Here they are.
Number 7, Gap Girls at the Food Courts. Put Chris Farley, David Spade, and Adam Sandler in a room together. What do you get? Comedy gold.
Do you even know what those words mean?
No.
In the recurring sketch called Gap Girls, the three men play female work buddies who gossip and hang out together at the mall. At one moment in the food court, Spade's character tried to justify her seemingly toxic boyfriend's behavior. Sandler's character responded as any good friend would. Sandler had difficulty keeping a straight face as he delivered this line.
Christy, listen to yourself. I hate to see this happen to you. You're my best friend.
Once he got all the words out, though, it was Spade and Farley who broke character with their smirks.
Really, Christy? Give him the keys to the street and do it tonight.
Number 6, Weekend Update, Adam Sandler on Thanksgiving. In this Weekend Update segment, Sandler honored Thanksgiving with a humorous, rhythmic song with lyrics that consisted of turkey admiration and arbitrary factoids.
Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable.
When he eventually turned to Kevin Nealon, suggesting he join in the song, you can see that Nealon had been cracking up. At first, the host was reluctant, but Sandler then gave him that extra little push to sing along.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Okay.
This was a funny moment where Nealon broke character, so to speak, because you don't expect the Weekend Update host to join in on the act, especially one like this. It's a weirdly catchy song, though.
Oh, I love turkey on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
Number 5. Il Cantore Restaurant. The waiters at this Italian restaurant got very flirty and handsy with Kirstie Alley.
It's so nice of you to spend your birthday with us. Bellissimo.
Oh, it isn't my birthday.
When it was time for Sandler to bring her and her husband glasses of water, he didn't disappoint. In nothing but black underwear, Sandler grabbed Allie's dress and rubbed his head in her chest. At this point, she visibly broke due to the absurdity of it all.
That's it. We are out of here.
What makes this moment even funnier is the fact that Allie previously tried to explain to her husband that it was Italian custom for them to behave so affectionately. But the lengths to which the waiters go, particularly Sandler toward the end, understandably made it hard to not burst into laughter. Number 4. Weekend Updates. Gil Graham's Summer Concert Review. The person to go to for a hilarious summer concert review is Gil Graham, a rock correspondent portrayed by Adam Sandler.
Well, it was a long summer, so let's dispense with the preliminaries and get to the rock and roll.
His ridiculous storytelling of his eventful rock concert adventures caused Norm Macdonald to forget who he was talking to. Well, sort of. After calling him by his actual name, twice in fact, McDonald coolly caught his own slip-up at the end of this Weekend Update.
Adam Sandler. Gil Graham. Gil Graham.
After an unusual performance like that, in which Sandler played a character that perfectly suited him, it made sense that McDonald stumbled the way he did.
Looks a bit like Adam Sandler.
Number 3. Canteen Boy. Block Party. Sure, he's naive, but Canteen Boy definitely has had his moments of wisdom. One particular instance came after he talked about the value of knowing what's inside his canteen.
That's why I carry the canteen. I always know what's in it, because I'm the one who puts it in.
After John Goodman further inquired about this, Sandler's character brought up quite a fair philosophical point. And he did it in a way that Goodman couldn't handle.
I don't dwell on things like that. I could get killed crossing the street. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, you know?
That's very wise, Canteen Boy.
Yeah.
As Goodman delivered his response, he broke into laughter and continued to chuckle until Canteen Boy moved to another part of the room. While Canteen Boy often gets mocked and even laughed at in this recurring sketch, this particular instance of laughter is a case of Goodman breaking due to Sandler's brilliance.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I love him. I love Canteen Boy. Can you believe him?
Number 2. Weekend Update. Opera Man returns. He first appeared in 1992. After a few more memorable appearances during the 90s, Sandler's Opera Man didn't return until 2019. Colin Jost, host of the Weekend Update portion of the show, introduced him.
Here once again to look at people and places in the news is Weekend Update's Opera Man.
As Sandler was preparing to sing about the week's news and revive his iconic character in today's world of pop culture, Jost tried to hold himself together. He only could do so for a few seconds. All it took was a few handkerchief waves from Sandler and a playful glance in Jost's direction to cause him to break into laughter.
Game of Thrones almost finito, molto exciting, edge of paisito.
Jost must have known of the Opera Man's legendary reputation beforehand.
Opera Man by Paul.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Weekend Update. Adam Sandler on more Halloween costume ideas. Sandler's simple Bruce Springsteen costume in Grown Ups 2 may be better than all his silly Halloween costume ideas in this Weekend Update.
You can just use your face. Go as Smiley Boy.
But the comical way in which he presented these ideas makes them just as, if not more, memorable. After Sandler crawled under the news desk, Kevin Nealon just couldn't take it anymore.
Or go as Crazy Guy Under the Desk.
I'm crazy guy under the desk. Just because you can't see me don't mean I don't want candy.
While he was somewhat able to suppress his laughter, it went on for at least several seconds. Nealon's body language was telling as well, as he pointed his smiling face downward, trying to control himself. Adam Sandler can do that to you.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Adam Sandler.
Let us know in the comments which of these Sandler SNL appearances made you laugh the most.
One, two,
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.